I'm Monet and welcome to Pre-K with May. This is my very first video and I am super excited to bring you guys this channel. This channel is all about my first year experience as a home daycare center provider. I was fortunate enough and blessed enough to be able to open up a home daycare center literally like a week before we went into lockdown. I was like, why not? Let's do it. Actually, if we're being really 100% honest, I said, why not? Let's do it because I had someone say, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to tell the parents that, this is their last week. And I was like, well, you can't do that. But because of this is something that I've always wanted to do, light bulb went off in my head and I was like, well, here's my number. Tell them, call me and we can set some things up. And from there, we have been just coasting and sailing. And I mean, we've had some hiccups. We'll talk about that in future videos. But, we're here. We're January? So 3 months shy of my first year anniversary. Maybe I'll do a first year anniversary video. I don't know. You guys will see that I'm a little bit on the ratchet side sometimes. I'm a little bit, other. I check the other box a lot of the times. So enough about my quirkiness. Let's get into me as a person, as an educator, as a teacher. I have been teaching literally my whole life. I would line up all of my stuffed animals. I would give them pencils and paper and I would teach my stuffed animals. And then I got real smart. I got real hip to the game and I would tell my cousins to come over and my little sister, as you know, she started to grow up. I would be like, let's play school. I'm the teacher because technically I was the oldest in that setting. I'm the teacher. So, I would be a little bossy. I'm the teacher and we would play school. So I've been a teacher literally from youth all the way up. But if we're going to be technical, I started off my teaching career in 10th grade in high school. And there is a class called the child development class, and it teaches you about child development. It teaches you, it actually gives you hands-on experience. We had a daycare center in our school, at least our school did, my high school growing up did. We had a daycare center in our high school, and we would go to class every day. These children would go to daycare every day. You see the little one in the back about to go lay back down on her mat. The children would come to the daycare, and each period a different class of teachers would come in, or student teachers would come in and teach the children for that class period. So from 10th grade all the way to 12th grade, I was involved in that class curriculum. And my senior year, we had to do an internship outside of the daycare setting, and we were placed into elementary school. So that was my first experience within an elementary school. So as I ventured out into the world, the first job that I ever got was at a daycare center. I was working with 2-year-olds then. Ever since then, I tend to work with 2-year-olds. I always say 2-year-olds are my sweet spot, but as I get older and as I look back on the past, I really think 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds are my sweet spot. It's just because their minds are, right? Their minds grasp a lot more. They're older, so they understand a lot more concepts, and you can just teach them more. I just love teaching, and I love, the best feeling in the world is when I teach a child something and you see that light bulb go off in their head and they actually are like, I got it. I understand this, or I know what this is now. So that is one of my top feelings in the world. So I think I would say my sweet spot is 4 and 5-year-olds. I attended Montgomery College here in Maryland. It's a community college, and I did what did I do there? I'm asking y'all like y'all know. And I did my associate's degree. I did my associate's degree at the community college, and then I transferred to Bowie State University. Whoop, whoop, Bulldogs, Actually, that's a Howard thing. But anyways, I transferred to Bowie State, and there I continued with my education. I have not finished my bachelor's just yet. However, I did, in the process of that, I did decide that I was going to do a minor in psychology. So along with my early childhood education classes, I also take a lot of psychology classes, sociology classes, all of the ology classes. I take a lot of those because I think knowing those, the background of things, or the why of things, how things work, and why, why children act like this and why children do that, and the background dynamics of the home and the environment, I think that all plays into how you teach a child. So I decided to go into a minor of psychology. I have taken a hiatus from school just because it wasn't aligning with my schedule. Even before the home daycare, it wasn't aligning with my schedule and my children's schedule anymore. Yes, I am a mother, a single mother of 3. I have 2 boys and a girl. My daughter's the middle child, and she has brothers on both ends. So all of that just to bring you guys this first video. And this first video is a haul of all of the stuff that I bought for this week's theme. This week's theme is Arctic animals. So most of these items are Dollar Tree items. I like to shop inexpensive just because, your first year in business, you don't want to go out and try to ball when you don't really got it. Yes, you got that income coming in every week, but trust and believe, you don't really have it. So I try to keep it real simple, but still really creative and still very much so fun. So to start, I'm going to start with these, books. They're hands-on books. I got these from the Dollar Tree. So the first one is hands-on nature projects. Sorry, there's a glare. Hands-on nature projects. And I'm guessing it says hands-on experiments, activities on weather, seasons, and temperature, and much, much more. And then this one is hands-on art projects. And this one is hands-on science experiments. So each one has a different type of theme. This one, the science one, is projects on gravity, friction, drag, force, and much, much more. Then the art projects is based on famous works of art by famous artists. Me, Monet. Hopefully there's something in there by Monet. This is not for the theme. I just saw it, and I know at the Dollar Tree, if you don't snag it when you see it, if you don't snag it when you see it, 9 times out of 10 in my area, when you go back, it's going to be gone. So these are Valentine's Day candy molds. However, I thought it would be a cute idea to take up all of the old crowns that I have, peel the paper off, obviously, and then drop little pieces of different colors in there and melt it, let it harden, and now the kids have really cute, colorful, heart-shaped crowns that actually say, because it says, I don't know if you can see, it says love on each of the hearts. I don't know if you can see that. No. The next thing I got from the Dollar Tree is this 35 sheets. I got 2 of them. 35 sheets of tissue paper. Now, I really only bought this for these colors right here, the blues, the light blue, and then the pale blue, and then the light blue. I got 2 of them because it doesn't look like there's that many. I think there's 1 of each sheet of each of those colors. So I got 2 of these. And what we're going to do is we're going to make stained glass, which is why I got these. I did not get these from Michael's. I got these from, I did not get these from the Dollar Tree. I got these from Michael's because the Dollar Tree didn't have any contact paper. But typically you can find contact paper at the Dollar Tree. So I got these squares from Michael's, and what we're going to do is we're going to take the, the blue paper, and we're just going to make an Arctic an Arctic looking sun catcher. Although we don't get much sun here in the wintertime, I still like to hang them up. I still think they're pretty. And then I have these, and this is open, so it's gonna make a mess if I don't push these back in. What are these called? Foam beads. I got these from the Dollar Tree as well. I got 2. These are gonna be for my sensory bin for one day during this week. I have 4 different sensory bin activities. I think I might do a video on sensory bins in general. But this can like represent snow, they can pour, they can scoop, they can dump, they can do all of those great things which work on sensory development, but it also works on fine motor, which is why I did my curriculum the way I did my curriculum, if you think about it, once I tell you guys about it. Next, we have shaving cream. I got 2 just because shaving cream is always a fun activity. Because I have children at different ages, I try to get activities that will span across all age ranges. So from 2, I have a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, and one who just turned 5, which is why she's not napping. A 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 5-year-old. And so with this, I can, just spray some out on the table. I can just let the 2-year-old just kind of like play in it. The 3-year-old, who is very smart, by the way, I don't know if you guys like to call children smart. I know some people don't think that that's appropriate. I call children smart. That's just how I feel. He's very, very smart. His mom is a teacher as well. Her school is a little bit more expensive, so she can't, she isn't able to take him there. I'm pretty sure she would if she could, but she brings him here, and I'm thankful that she trusts me with him and with his education. So with him, we'll probably work on like, actually with the 2-year-old, we'll do this. We'll probably work on starting to form letters because he's 2 and 3 months. So, down, hump, and then hump again. We'll use that language as we're in the shaving cream, playing in the shaving cream. Let's make some letters. How do you make an A? The A goes up, slant, it goes down, slant, and a line of cross. We use those words as we're playing, and they're getting all of this good information, but they're playing, and they don't know let me slow down. They don't know that they're really learning. With the 3-year-old, we can do some letter sounds. He knows A through Z. He can recognize A through Z. Not yet all lowercase, but mostly up. He can recognize all uppercase. He knows all of his letter sounds. So I'm actually thinking about starting sight words with him. So maybe let's start with, this is T, this is H, this is E. We can write that in the shaving cream. That says the. I won't go too deep in on sight words with him just because I don't like to I don't want to say over educate, but over kind of like compensate with the learning. I don't like to just pile it on kids. I feel like if they're really smart and they're really into learning, because he literally is just he's one of those children who just loves to learn. I feel like if you beat the education on them, it's going to dull that light that they have inside of him. So I try to, throw things that's above his age level in there every now and again. But, yeah, that's neither here nor there. And then with the 5-year-old, again, we can work on sight words. However, she still doesn't recognize all her letters, and she still doesn't know all of her letter sounds. So we're working on that with her. So that would just be a great activity. And I'm trying to get all of these little foam beads out of this container before I show you guys. So this container I got for, I have another one. It's actually like longer and it's about half the size, but I got this for, I know it's not theme related, but I got this for food. I know you guys are like, what? Food? Why? Because my kitchen, we're in the basement. My kitchen is obviously upstairs, and to have to bring down food up and down the steps, it got really tiring. So with me, it's like, okay, today we had hamburgers, we had mandarin oranges, and we had French fries. I would nicely line it up. hamburgers, mandarin oranges, french fries. And then I could just bring it down, sit it on the table, serve everybody, and be good, instead of making 3 different trips or 4 different trips, because I also had to bring down the water and the ketchup. It would have just been, this makes it a lot easier. Cotton balls. Cotton balls can be used for painting. I will actually use these for a painting activity, 1, and then 2, I'll put 1 pack in a sensory bin activity that I have, and then the other pack will be half and half, or probably not even half. A quarter of it will go towards the painting activity, and then the other, the remainder of the cotton balls in this pack will go to another art activity or art project that I have set up. And then I got these pom-poms. They are an 80 count. I want to know, let me know if you think this is really 80 pom-poms, because I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't know if it's 80. It feels like it could be more. I feel like it's more than 80. I don't know. So let me know down in the comments if you think this is 80 pom-poms. But I bought these for a matching activity or a sorting activity. I have penguins that I've made, and each penguin has a hat and a scarf, and they will have to sort the pom-poms as they correspond to the penguin's hat and scarf color. So there's a penguin with a orange set, hat and scarf set, purple, yellow, pink, and blue scarf set. That, and then last but not least, this I actually ordered off of Amazon. And I remember these from a lot of my centers actually have that I used to work at. A lot of the daycare centers that I used to work at would buy these. Obviously, they're a lot, their facility is a lot bigger than mine, so they would buy the bigger box. I think their box was probably like a 300 count. I don't need a 300 count. So this is a 96 count. It's called Color Splash. They're non-toxic. They're chunky crowns, and they're paperless. So let me see if I can open this. Oh, I bricked it. Y'all, I got these nails on, and I'm not really a nail person, so I be trying not to break my nails. Hold on. Oh. Because I'm opening it the wrong way. That's why. Sis, you're so smart. So this is what they look like on the inside. You have red, let me see if I can do this without dropping them. You have red, yellow, green, blue, violet, orange, brown, and black. Let's see. Yellow. I don't know if you can see this. Yellow, red. Oh, that was blue, not violet. Blue. This one must be violet or purple, however you want to call it. Purple. Orange, brown, and black. And then there are I could just divide, but my math is bad, so I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 of each color. So this is good for, you know, when you have crowns, this is just one of the things from experience. Crowns are one of the things that you go through literally weekly. And so this, like I said, I have another one of these. It's a little bit longer. I would just like throw maybe like 2, 3 reds and 3 orange, 3 of every color into the bins. And then I would place it in the middle of the table. And if we're doing like a project that has to do with coloring, put it in the middle of the table, and then they have it freely. And now the crowns have kind of like a space while they're doing their activity, and they're not like rolling around on the floor, and they're not tempting to peel the paper off because there is no paper. And because they're so short, it's kind of really hard to like actually snap them. Yes, because I've had children who just think it's very amusing just to snap crowns. I don't know. Don't ask me why. You know that book, Are You, no, it's not Are You My Mother? I don't know why. Go Ask Your Mother. You know that poem? What is that from? Let me know that down in the description. If you know that, something, I don't know, Go Ask Your Mother. I think it's like a Dr. Seuss rhyme. I believe so. But that is what I got for this week's theme. Again, this week's theme is Arctic animals. Oh! I am missing something, and do you know why I'm missing it? Because it did not come in. It was supposed to come in with this. So I have another order that's supposed to come in from Amazon. It was supposed to come in with this. Ashlyn, can you hand me one of those small little snakes from that bucket? Or can you just hand me the animal bucket? Thank you, boo. Thank you. So I bought these little animals. They're teeny tiny. And these will go into our sensory bin. I don't think we have enough to sort, but I know that they can play with them in the block area. I'll throw them into our sensory bin and other things of that nature. So I bought these animals, and I bought 2 tubes of them. They're just like little, really small animals. These were supposed to be Arctic animals. However, I don't know what was going on this year with you know, Amazon and USPS. There was a lot of delays. There was a lot of mix-ups, I guess, because, you know, a lot of people aren't going out to the stores, that they're more so buying online. So there was just a lot more going on like behind the scenes at USPS and at Amazon. So when I ordered the Arctic animals and I opened up the box, I got these instead. So this one is a like a, what was it called? Something river, a river something. And this is like a beaver. This is a beaver. And then this is a turtle. There's some snakes. There's some fish. There's, what's this? There's a frog. This is cute. There's this little frog. So I decided that I would keep those 2 tubes, put them in my animal bin, and then reorder the Amazon set. So now whenever I need to do like a pond life sort of ordeal, I have it here already. But I did order 2 tubes of Arctic animals, and I think that came with polar bears, snow wolves, penguins, walruses, and something else. Oh, and while I'm sitting here thinking of this, these are for, I have school age kids. I have my 3 kids, and then I have 2 other school age kids. So I have 5 school age kids all together. These will be for them when they have no school days, and also for the summertime, because we do a lot of fun things during the summer. Our summers are just like packed with lots of fun, but also lots of learning. So without further ado, I want to thank you guys for watching this video in its entirety, because you know, if I'm saying this in the video, then you watched it until the end. I want to encourage you guys to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know, since this is my first video, let me know, like, are you opening up your own home center? Do you know somebody who's opening up their own home daycare center? What kind of things you want to hear, what kind of things you want to see, what information are you looking to learn, either as an educator or as a parent. Let me know in the description below. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching. And forgive me if I'm rambling. I'm a talker. I like to talk. So like I said, this is going to be a haul video. This is the first video of many videos. I'm going to bring you lunch menu. I'm going to bring you more of these hauls. I'm going to bring you circle time activities. I'm going to bring you activities from all five of those domains. I'm going to bring you for parents, you know, you want to teach your child a second language. Guess what? I got you covered, sis. I got you covered, mommy. I got you covered, daddy. I got you covered. I'm going to be bringing you Spanish with Nay, and we're going to do a little bit of Spanish, teaching your children simple words in Spanish. I might even throw in some sign language. But this is just going to be a kind of like a jambalaya of the background knowledge of opening up your home center for individuals who want to open up their own home daycare center. And then I'm going to also throw in and toss in some, activities and ideas and things of that nature for parents and also providers who are already in the, in the mix of it, or providers who are coming in fresh and new. So that's what you're going to get when you come and click on that pre-K with Nay video, right?